Welcome to the Junior Golf Hub NB3 Junior Golf National Championship from Koasati Pines Golf Club, where 4 championships are at stake and history in the making. Two-time NB3 champion Grace Carter seeking to become the first to win in 3 different age divisions. And the headliner, can Nora Sheeler become the first Native American to win the NB3 championship? Ryan Burr with 4-time PGA Tour winner Notah Begay III. Notah, let's head live to 14. Nora clinging to a 1-shot lead.
Yeah, beautiful tee shot, pressing the issue just up against that waterfront there. Short iron in her hand. You can see why she is in great standing here. That was right on line, just a little deep.
Yeah, greens are incredibly quick this week for the girls. Let's get to Grace Carter. Not a whole lot of drama here, Notah. Her lead is 7 shots.
Well, it's tough to come into an event, be expected to win, and you can just see how much quality she brings to the golf course. She is setting a tough pace right now.
These greens are incredibly quick for the girls. 13 on the stem, 12-13 leader Anna Norris for birdie.
Yeah, you can just see beautiful roll here. Nice release on that blade, carrying some pace into the bottom.
Yeah, give me a fist pump. The lead is 4 heading to 14. And here is how Anna has got there in complete control of her game.
Well, players that are contending here are taking care of business around the greens. Beautifully done there. Gets the payoff with the hole out.
And you can see the fist pumps are coming at fast and furious from Norris. This from 99 yards.
Yeah, these young ladies so deadly with the short irons when their swing is in sync, and another great approach there.
So let's take a look at the 12-13 leaderboard. Riviera Lindholm from Canada, the big mover today, as she is vaulting up this leaderboard. And you can see a couple of our Wilson players inside the top 10. This from a moment ago in the 10 and 11 division, Eliana Grace.
You can see just got a little too much sand there. Not going to be happy with that. That was pretty straightforward, and she expected a little bit more out of that shot.
I love to see the caddies, though. Father on the bag and the CMP caddy bib. This is Taylor Moya, the 11-year-old from Danville, California, won the West Coast Invitational.
Great to see players from all across the country, Bay Area here, represented at Coushatta.
These greens really rolling out. That is well judged, Notah.
Shouldn't have any problem cleaning that up for Taylor. Players really enjoying the conditions this week. Wind has not been much of an issue.
So she remains 2 back. Grace Carter for birdie at 12.
Beautiful look, just going to come to her left. And boy, oh boy, Ryan, when you have a player of her caliber doing those sorts of things, you're just like scratching your head going, wow, how do I cut into that lead?
It has been so much fun to watch her grow up here at the NB3 over the years. And she just gets bigger, but that smile and that putting stroke stay the same.
Well, and her personality's been great, getting to visit with her and her family these last couple years. You can just see very modest, goes about her business, and just keeps improving year over year. Had a big presence at this year U.S. Junior Girls, and has just continued to set a nice pace for herself, and is going to be on a big college roster soon.
Yeah, no doubt about that. And you look at this leaderboard, and certainly quality performances from the likes of Grace Lee, but everyone chasing a Grace Carter.
Now back to Sheeler.
And just coming from back behind the hill. And you can tell she's picking up on those reads and nearly matched the speed up there to get that one done, but doing exactly what she needs to do. Very low pressure pars there, and forcing the opposition to cut into that lead.
A very, very tight division in the 10 and 11. Sheeler at the 3rd.
You can see a great look at her golf swing there. Great and proud to represent the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Chief Gary Batten, I'm sure, might be tuning in to watch.
Taylor Moya, currently 1 back, trying to keep pace with Sheeler this morning.
Well, that's how you keep pace. You know, what you can do, I can do a little bit better.
This event is going to come down to the putter this week with greens this quick.
This quick, this smooth, Ryan, but also the lack of wind that is allowing players to take that aim. We've seen just how receptive some of those iron shots can be. You see how smoothly the ball is rolling here.
Oh, Eliana Grace. throwing her name into contention.
And most of these young ladies drive it very straight, so they can take dead aim with these short irons. You can see just how receptive those greens are, so a shot on line in the right distance will be close.
And you get the idea with 4 players within 2 shots of the lead that we're looking at a playoff or some really dramatic golf down the stretch. Let's get live to 14 with Grace for par.
See if the putter can bail her out after a poor bunker shot. And she is going to have to spot that and take a look.
Our first look at 16 to 18 leader, Eliza Yelverton. It's a 1-shot lead. Safely aboard.
Yeah, coming out of our Choctaw, Mississippi qualifier at Dancing Rabbit and in prime position right now.
10 and 11. Anna Panyathekul from Thailand in contention.
Beautiful putt here. Just gets that right on line. Never left the center of the hole.
Yeah, she stays 1 back. Also 1 back in 16 to 18, Angela Nip.
A little bit of an opening here left by Yelverton. See if she can take advantage. Oh, beautiful shot there. She will get a little bit of a teach off of Yelverton's putt and should have a good idea of what this putt does.
150 girls at the championship, all born to win.
From the first day I stepped in, I knew I would heed the call. I was destined for glory, rise above and never fall. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. This is my legacy, this is my moment to rise. I was born to win. I was born to win.
Golf Channel welcomes you to the Junior Golf Hub NB3 Girls Junior Golf National Championship, presented by R1 Companies in partnership with the Peggy Kirk Bell Golf Tour. Ryan Burr with 4-time PGA Tour winner Notah Begay III. Notah 6 years. Hard to believe it is now 6 years. Arguably our best field ever on the girls' side. Several age groups with the #1 player in the world in the field this week. Heck, just a month ago, our winner from 6 years ago, Yana Wilson, getting her LPGA Tour card. The alumni list just continues to grow. And how about Grace Carter this week? Obviously, she made huge news at the U.S. Junior, going for her 3rd NB3. How proud are you of this event?
Well, I'm extremely proud because it's serving the original mission that we had, which is to make an investment in competitive junior golfers and give them a pathway to pursue all of their dreams in the game. Whether it's playing for a Division I college or playing at college, we're achieving that particular goal. And then we're even sending players on to the LPGA and the PGA Tour. So it's all coming together in this format, in this particular setting, and it's been a great experience for us all.
A real storyline has been the weather. Not a single cloud in the sky all week. That has really sped up the greens. Rolling right now today on championship day at 14. I tell you, a lot of these players have never seen a green roll at 14. Your thoughts?
Well, there's a lot of thought that goes into a putt when the greens are rolling that fast. It's not just the putts that you're hitting, but potentially the next putt that you may have. So there's going to be a lot of championship level decisions that are going to have to be made, and that's exactly what we want here. Players being tested to the highest of standards to produce the best golfer possible.
Well, we have the best players in the world on a great golf course. Can't wait for the next couple hours to see how it unfolds. And let's get back out live to 14 with Gabriella Colello.
Coming from the left side of the fairway here, has got a nice angle to go right at this hole. Oh, a little bit of a fortunate kick there, and she might just be able to take advantage of that inside 3 feet.
Yeah, she needs it. Also, our leader, Anna Norris from Johns Creek, Georgia. 39 career wins, Notah.
Yeah, really tight lie there. She just clipped that ball nicely and got the yardage that she was looking at. Yes, 39 wins. We have a handful of players in this field, Ryan, with 100-plus wins in their career. Incredible.
Yeah, including Grace Carter, looking to become the first 3-time champion, Notah, here at Coushatta.
Yeah, exactly. Grace has over 100 wins in her career. Ryan, that's just a lot of good work you're doing when you get into that triple digits in the win category.
Now our leader, 16 to 18. This division extremely tight and volatile on these quick greens.
Now it looks like it's coming down to a 2-player race as we head into the final part of this round here.
And let's show you how we got here. Some highlights from 16 to 18. Yelverington from West Point, Mississippi, won the Mississippi Regional. She's had the lead most of the day.
And just doing some handy work with that putter and keeping the pressure on Nip.
Angela Nip, like I said, she's been here so many times, has been so close. If putts like that continue to go, who knows, Notah?
Yeah, she's responding well. This coming out of just that deeper cutter rough there, so does a great job of identifying exactly how to hit it and nearly gets it to go down.
And let's get live with Angela Nip. This for birdie and a tie of the lead.
Interesting putting stance there. Nice wide, cross-handed. Trying to get a little bit more stability in through that hitting zone. So it's paying off this week, seeing a number of putts going in.
And ties the lead for the first time today at 3 under. Now Madison Perez to pull a little bit closer to the top.
And again, another interesting putting style. Locked into that left wrist. A little bit of a saw grip there. So lots of different ways to get it done. These players obviously picking up some things from the professional ranks.
Now Yelverton, these par putts crucial. Watching her 2 playing partners make birdie, she now finds herself tied for the lead. The Junior Golf Hub NB3 Girls Championship is presented by R1 Companies, Real Estate Reimagined, Wilson Golf, Play Original, Levelware, Who's With You, and Coushatta Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet.
For over 30 years, Coushatta Casino Resort has set the standard for luxury gaming and dining in Louisiana. And now, Coushatta takes it to a whole new level. Introducing our new 8-story luxury hotel tower with 204 beautifully appointed rooms. Just steps from the largest gaming floor in the region. It's a world-class experience unlike any other. Welcome to Coushatta.
Every college, every coach, every tournament, everything junior golf.
Hello, my name is David Sickey. I'm the chairman of the Coushatta Tribe of Louisiana. On behalf of the Coushatta people, I would like to welcome all the players, fans, and parents at the home of junior golf. I hope that you all are enjoying the amenities that Coushatta Casino Resort has to offer. Thank you, and play well.
Yeah, we're so proud to have the support of Chairman David Sickey and the Coushatta Tribe of Louisiana. And yes, it truly has become the home of junior golf.
No doubt about it. Let's get back out live to Koasati Pines. Bryn Crossy for birdie.
She's hoping, you could tell she was watching that one with a little bit of hopes that it would reach the hole and not to be. So going to spot that and think about it just a second.
Yeah, Bryn running out of holes. She is 4 back. Could have used that one. Trying to track down Anna Norris. This also for birdie. This would be a backbreaker.
Yeah, these are clutch putts here. Pressure starting to amplify when you start to get into this section of the golf. Good sign, not getting too tentative, still giving a nice aggressive roll to those putts, so obviously handling the pressure well.
14-15, Grace Lee. Yeah.
Well, that's how you do it right there. Aggressive. Many players would have opted for a putter in that situation, but stayed aggressive with the chip shot. Chips are always a little bit more probable to go in from that position.
12 and 13, Gabriella Calello. Drips it in. Trying to track down Anna Norris, who, a lot like Grace Carter, has got a lot to work with here with this 4-shot lead. This for par.
Ooh, as I just mentioned earlier, handling the pressure pretty well, and that was a pretty routine cleanup par putt that she just blocked out to the right, so starting to feel the heat a little bit.
And the lead shrinks to 3. We know at Koasati Pines, 2 of the great risk-reward holes at 17, 18, anything possible. The 10 and 11 division is tight. Couple balls in the water here, Notah. So this is the 3rd from Grace.
Staying aggressive off the tee, losing it out to the right. Finding the penalty area and going to have a decent look to save her par.
Ponyatheko also one back, also finds the penalty area.
Yeah, slightly more difficult shot there. Ball below her feet. You can see that the heel grabbed just a little bit, pulling that ball to the left, but measured out the carry very nicely.
Taylor Moya now 2 back of Sheeler.
Looks like she caught a clean lie there. Great angle. Takes advantage. Beautiful shot.
So a couple problems here at the 15th. Can Nora take advantage? Perfect position off the tee, Notah.
Yeah, this is green light. All signs point to stay aggressive.
And Nora safely aboard, clinging to that 1-shot lead. 6th year here of the NB3 at Coushatta. To watch players like Nora, a Native American in pursuit of a championship. She's not the only Native American in the field.
I'm Notah. Keziah?
Yeah.
You having fun?
Yeah.
Fantastic. How you doing? Good to see you.
Through our NB3 Foundation, we hold the National Native Youth Golf Championships every summer. And each winner in every category gets an opportunity to come here and compete against the best players.
Who taught you that shot? That was nifty.
And he's impacting young Native Americans like us who are trying to grow as golfers.
You want to play in college?
I do.
Great.
Most tournaments I play in, they're definitely not at this level.
It's important for these young Native American golfers to see just exactly what good golf looks like at the highest competitive level.
It gets frustrating sometimes because I want to play at this higher level, but I can't. Hopefully I'll get there. I keep practicing, keep working on it.
I think you will.
Other sports like basketball or softball are such a huge thing in the Native community. I think golf is definitely a great way to get out there and experience things and look for opportunities.
It's helped me gain confidence in myself. I don't know where I'd be without golf.
Being able to have you here and a part of this is just as special for me as it is for you, so I hope you hit a nice shot here.
It's just special to see that he made it this far and he just comes from where I come from.
Good job. All right, go make the putt.
That's emotional, Notah. It's absolutely incredible what has transpired over the last 6 years. Great stuff.
Yeah, extremely proud of all that.
Grace Carter, a moment ago.
You know, when we talk about the See the Games Elite, this is one of the Games Elite that many of these Native American players aspire to compete with, but it's a tough ask, Ryan. Grace sets a very torrid pace, but a very uncharacteristic mistake there.
Yeah, the lead's so big, you wonder if just a quick little loss of concentration there. As you said, very uncharacteristic of Grace to miss that putt, but she's got a little wiggle room, let's say that, looking to make history this year here at Coushatta and able to drip that in, so the lead will shrink to 5 shots now over Grace Lee. Let's get to the highlights now. 14-15 division. Marina Kunapasu.
Yeah, many of these highlights, we're seeing players come from the fairway. These young ladies hit such great tee shots, very accurate, which gives them a chance with these receptive greens to knock the ball in close like that.
This is Mim Linyorsu Bonkat.
Well, Ryan, 10 out of 10 for pronunciation there, and a 10 out of 10 on that putt.
Yeah. Madison Maltich.
Well, we just picked all the hardest ones for you, Ryan, today, but they're worthy of it with these great highlights.
Betsy saving me, Betsy Mitchell from way downtown.
Yeah, we thought we'd sprinkle an easy one in there. She made that putt look easy.
Yeah, hard to believe we are in year 6. Who will add their name to this incredible list of champions?
The 14 to 15 age division features 37 golfers, representing 18 states.
And 4 countries. I'm from Canada.
I'm from Colombia.
I'm from Thailand.
I'm from the good old USA.
I want to join the past champions
and take home the trophy. We are the age 14 to 15 division.
Sign up today at jgnc.org.
To avoid local qualifying,
limited spots are available.
I'm treated like a tour professional at Coushatta.
Check out my hands-free Go Golf Sketcher slip-ins. I just step in and they're on. No bending down, no touching.
It's great, but it's your turn to play.
While we're young. My bad.
Go Golf Sketcher slip-ins. They're so amazing, you can't stop talking about them.
Did I mention I don't? Yes!
CNP has been the title sponsor for the NB3 Canadian Championship for the past 2 years now. Having a substantial presence in the U.S., it only made sense that we continue our support to the World Championships here at Coushatta.
CNP's had a history since our inception of giving back to the community. There's a lot of the qualities that you need to perform well in golf that also translate very well into personal life, into professional life.
Seeing these athletes, meeting their families, hearing their stories, it's just been something so special. The NB3 program gives these kids a chance to dream big and work hard towards something meaningful, and it just aligns perfectly with our core values and who we are as a company.
CNP is so much more than a catalyst for technology, whether it's online orders and delivery. CNP is part of all of our daily lives, but it's their pursuit to make the world a better place. We're so happy they're here this week. Back to live golf at 15. Sheeler for birdie. Notah clinging to that one-shot lead.
Yeah, things very much uncertain at this point. Many players having a chance to still come out of here with the trophy. You can see that Sheeler ran that well by. That is going to be a tough par putt.
16 to 18 division, Sydney Fouquet.
Green's running so smooth. Players able to get a nice feel for the speed, and she matches it up with a great line.
Yeah, all the way from Hawaii, won our Hawaii Regional.
Yeah, so great to see these players coming from all parts of the country and around the world to join us at Coushatta. Grace trying to salvage a par there, and that's not going to happen.
Yeah, so she was 2 back. Misses the par putt from Bradenton, Florida. She won the East Coast Regional, so she qualified all the way back in January. And now she has this little one left for bogey.
They can't take anything for granted. Greens are running 13 plus today. We've already seen a short miss from Grace Carter, so players taking their time on the short ones.
All right, Panya Thaycool now. She remains 2 back of Sheeler. Remember now, Notah, Sheeler kind of blew it past, so there's an opening here for Anna to make a move on the lead, but she's got something left for par herself.
Yeah, this could be one of those defining moments. A make-miss here combo could put her right in a tie for the lead. Boy, she gave that one a nice run.
So problems all the way around at 15 in the 10 and 11 division. Back to our co-leader, 16 to 18, Yelverton.
Yeah, taking that Fairway metal from the fairway, trying to find something in the green, and wow, that was right on line. Nice little draw there to access that back left hole location. And she is keeping the pressure on her competitors.
And we'll have a great look at birdie at 13. Now this is Moya.
Birdie look here after a beautiful approach. Yes, you can see there, pumped up. Now cutting into that lead with Sheeler still facing a difficult par putt.
Yeah, she is really fired up, is Taylor Moya. Now this is a little deceiving. This ran well past the hole, Notah.
Yeah, there's not a lot of break in this. It's a very difficult putt. Wow.
Big time.
That
Big
nails
time.
Right there.
And for Nora, tradition follows her wherever she goes.
It's extra special for me just to be able to come here and represent my Choctaw heritage. I have a little pin on my ball bag that comes with me everywhere. My Nana gave it to me. Some people are curious about it, and I'm like, oh, that's something that just helps represent what I come from. Some people think it may be kind of like old-timey, if that makes sense, but it's important to keep those traditions alive because it has been passed through many, many generations, and I feel like it should never end.
So great to see Nora so proud of her traditional roots and carrying on those traditions. Pangathakel there cleans that one up for her 5.
Yeah, so she drops now 2 back of Sheeler. This back 16 to 18. Our co-leader, Angela Nip, at the par 4 13th.
Just saw Yelverton dial one in there right behind the hole. Nip does not respond, and it's going to be a long way away from where that hole is sitting.
Yeah, all these players enjoying another trip to Coushatta.
This was a rice field 30 years ago. There was a vision to build this here. They built it, people came, and now it is a destination.
You're witnessing the next phase of the growth, specifically the tower, the hotel tower, which we're very proud of.
It's going to be the most luxurious tower in the state of Louisiana. 204-room tower. We got over 100 suites that are absolutely spectacular.
The growth that you're seeing at Coushatta right now is a testament to the fact that just because we're a small tribe, we number less than 1,000 people, it doesn't mean that we can't achieve great things.
You could have done anything with this time. Instead, you came here to seek enlightenment. Maybe today is a day you'll find it.
Shot.
Or maybe you won't see it at all. Some call it grinding. But when you look more closely, you come to realize the time is everything.
The 10 to 11 age division features 36 golfers.
Representing 15 states and 3 countries, I'm from Canada.
I want to join the past champions
and take home the trophy.
We are
the age 10 to 11 division.
Sign up today at jgnc.org. To avoid local qualifying,
limited spots are available.
Can't emphasize it enough. If you want to join the list of great past champions, the opportunity to avoid local qualifying, sign up before January 1st. Let's take a look at some of the highlights from earlier of the 10s and 11s. TRAU.
You can see that putting through that shadow, but still picks up on the break and dials that one in.
How about Charlotte Halstad?
I can't say enough good things about these putting surfaces. You can just see how smooth the ball is turning over. Very few imperfections in the greens this week.
Which came all the way from Vegas. Now Kolsa.
Well, you knew that was going in. It's in the highlight, Ryan, from off the green. Beautifully done.
All right, let's get back to live golf. We've got some really tight races, including the 10 and 11. Moya 1 back, Notah.
Yeah, first to hit after that birdie on the previous hole, trying to keep the pressure on, and she does exactly that. Sheeler has to step up to that tee shot and react.
Wow, a lot of pressure now. 95 yards at 16. Can she respond?
Oh, this is the fun part. See if you can hold up when it matters. Very nicely done. She's got to feel good about that. And in one of those circumstances where she could make and keep the pressure on Moya.
And Panya Thako just 2 back.
She's certainly not out of it either, but has to make something happen. And a beautiful, gosh, what a beautiful set of tee shots there for these 3 players.
Yeah, 16. The 10 and 11s absolutely know they are playing for a championship. Check in now with Eliana Grace. She's only 3 back.
See if she can put one in there as well. And just keeps the dart show going here with another great tee shot from this foursome.
4 great looks at birdie. 12 and 13, Anna Norris. Lead is 3.
Can put such great control from these fairways. You can see in just how receptive the greens are leading into the week, receiving a little bit of rain, which has kept them very soft.
Angela Nip. Boy, this would be a good 2-putt, Notah.
It really would. And you get those green speeds in that 13 plus. These putts become a little bit more difficult, but she manages the situation very well.
All right, 14 to 15. First look at Resi Lemon for birdie from off the green.
A smart choice to use the putter there. Coming off a little bit of a downslope, gets it to come through the apron nicely and dials that one in.
Saw a little wobble from Grace Carter. Would not expect that to continue. This her second at 14.
Yeah, beautiful angle. You can see on the left side of the fairway, but she does not like this. I expect it to be a little left, and yes, it is. But, you know, when your missed shots are still finding the green, you're doing okay.
All right, Norris now to clean up that birdie. No problem. So bounce back birdie for our leader, and the lead for now back to 4 shots over Crossie.
Yeah, she's slowly but surely closing the door on the competition.
Yelverton for solo lead in 16 to 18. Oh!
Little body English there, got that one to go down, and that is a remarkable birdie, getting up and down from the fairway with a fairway medal.
12 to 13, Colello.
Wow, it is a putting display right now. These young ladies really showing some skill with the flat stick.
So Norris made birdie. Can Crossie make birdie herself and keep the lead at 3? Huge putt here.
Yeah, got a little bit harder with the previous make, and you can see just got it started a little to the left, and it did run out just a bit, so going to take a look at that one.
16 to 18, Aaron Miyagi Shiimima.
Haven't seen a whole lot of short game on display till this point. This shot inside about 50 yards, and you can see all facets of the game of these players at this level are intact.
Nip one down, able to make her par.
Yeah, beautiful 2-putt. She's got to feel good about that, but nonetheless, Yelverton able to convert, so this is going to be tightly contested.
Competing under the lights at Koasati Pines Golf Club, the Golf Joy Long Drive Contest featured booming drives from these remarkable young athletes. Revolutionizing the game, the Golf Joy Launch Monitor lets you see your swing like never before. Launching tee shot after tee shot into the night sky, we saw an entertaining evening at Coushatta. 4 divisions, 4 champions who earned their Golf Joy Long Drive Championship belt.
Welcome to Koasati Pines at Coushatta, Nestled in the natural wetlands of southwest Louisiana, on 65 acres of looking-glass lakes, surrounded by stately pines and live oaks, it's an experience unlike any other. A challenging 18-hole par 72 championship course, 6 sets of tees, and a unique 19th tiebreaker hole. Ranked the #1 golf course in Louisiana by Golf Advisor. Koasati Pines at Coushatta in Kinder, Louisiana. Louisiana's best bet.
Golfers of all ages and skill levels are now measuring their progress with Player Development Index. Take a coach-guided or self-assessment and know exactly what you need to work on to strengthen your game. PDI is being used by major college programs across the country and by the greatest female golfer of all time.
The Player Development Index is the most accurate performance measure in the industry.
Download the Golf PDI app today or visit golfpdi.com.
The Wilson Junior Advisory Staff Program has been a total game changer for us. The amount of product trial and positive feedback we've received from the kids and their families using the product and trusting it on the biggest stage has been really awesome to see.
We wanted to create a junior advisory staff where the kids felt like they were kind of on a mini tour. They had a backpack, they got a yardage book, hats. We wanted to make them feel like they were part of a team.
Wilson has been a wonderful partner of not just mine, but this junior golf series.
The growth we've seen from year 1 to year 6 has been exponential. The Wilson staff model golf balls in the bag of 77 players this week.
They chose us, and now they're performing better with our ball. It's a testament of how great our product is.
The mission from the beginning was to create opportunities for not just these junior golfers to showcase their abilities, but also for our partners to be able to have access to the tour stars of tomorrow on both the LPGA and the PGA Tour.
They're obviously the future of the game. This is a special place and a special tournament. I think if our brand continues to grow and support this program, it'll be mutually beneficial for both parties.
We really want to continue this momentum, and we know we make the best and world-class products, and seeing a field of elite players adopt them so quickly and then go out and outperform with them is just a way that we're going to keep moving forward.
Absolutely incredible to see 77 players playing the Wilson ball this week. Back live now with Nora 5 under, lead is 1.
A little bit of an advantage to be able to go first, because then you can do that, knock it down, and now you've put the pressure right back on that group of participants trying to hold up this trophy in a few holes.
Wow, her putter has been red hot. It has been the difference. Panya cool now. She's got a match.
Yeah, but this has to go down. She's a little bit far back at this point. And just leaks off to the left. That was one of those putts where it looks right center, but it was actually a right edge putt.
So the par will drop Anna to 3 back. We know Grace will have an opportunity to join Anna at 3 under and pull within 3 of the lead if she can convert the birdie putt after a beautiful shot here at 16.
Yeah, her chances of winning are riding on this putt right here, and she does a nice job knocking it down. Can't take any rest in these closing 2 holes. She has to at least go birdie, if not birdie eagle.
Moya, one of those players, Notah, playing the Wilson ball. This to pull within 1, and she indeed 3 out of the 4 make birdie. Earlier, Notah had a chance to catch up with Taylor Moya about playing that Wilson golf ball.
Kept getting a chance to visit with Wilson Junior Golf Ambassador Taylor Moya. What was it about the Wilson ball that made you want to play it?
It responds really, really well. Like, as soon as I played it, it like stopped, and I was like, that's the exact response that I really wanted. And so I continued playing the Wilson ball.
Taylor, I'll let you in on a little secret. I play the Staff Model X golf ball as well, and in the exact same color of yellow, because I think it looks great out on the golf course. What do you like about it?
What I love about the Wilson yellow golf ball is that it just shines out on the fairway.
And you notice that she says finding it in the fairway. You seem to be having a good week with it.
Now, how about a great week, Notah? She's within 1 of the lead with 2 holes to play. Jody Lee also inside the top 10 playing that Wilson golf ball.
Yeah, it's great to see these players experiencing what I know that ball performs.
This from a moment ago, Chloe Kim from off the green.
That's a nice, popular choice there from just off these putting surfaces. The aprons are so smooth.
Back live with Grace Carter. Pulled it a bit, but wonderfully lagged.
Yeah, just needs to keep making pars and force the issue. Put the responsibility on the players that are trying to chase to make something happen.
Miyagi Shiima trying to make a run. And she drips in the birdie. And 12-13, one of the best rounds of the morning. One of the absolute top-ranked players in the world, Riviera Lindholm, supporting Dixon Golf this week. And yeah, you can see she knows she's making a run. Will it be enough? Around a 69-69, that opening round probably going to cost her a chance at her first crack at a championship here at Coushatta. Let's check in with some of the highlights from earlier in the 12-13. I told you Lindholm was making a run. How about an eagle at 1?
Yeah, and like you said, Ryan, the highest ranked player in her age group got off to a slow start, but trying to make up ground. You can see here does a nice job of getting that putt to go on a little bit of a run here now.
Keely Nagawa.
And another one of those putts from range that these players are seeing go down, which tells you just the quality of the green surfaces. When the surfaces get really good, players can really focus in on that line knowing that it's going to roll true.
And Carolina Lim, now Willa Boroff.
We saw players earlier able to lock in on this whole location, and it's just sitting there ready to be hit close to.
Anaya Lunda.
Big high iron shot here. It's going to come in nice and soft and the right distance as well. Beautifully done.
Janae Reese Gallo. Oh, yeah. I mean, really, everyone talking about these green speeds. I mean, these are some of the best greens you will find in the United States here at Koasati Pines. Back with our leader now, Anna Norris. Comfortable 4-shot lead, Notah, and safely aboard.
Yeah, in that similar position as Grace Carter, where every par she makes, she just continues to put the pressure on those chasing.
We've had some incredible winners. Yana Wilson, she will now play next on the LPGA Tour. We'll see who joins this illustrious class of 12-13 winners.
It happens fast, Ryan. These players transition from junior ranks to college to the pros.
The 12-13 age division features 32 golfers, representing 16 states. I am from Hawaii. Aloha. I want to join the past champions
and take home the trophy.
We are the age 12-13 division. Sign up today at jgnc.org.
To avoid local qualifying.
Limited spots are available.
My goal for the year is to make it back to Coushatta.
Would I still be on tour without my swing coach? My caddy, Joe? My personal trainer? What if my parents never gave me my first set of clubs? Would I even be an athlete? Without a team, there is no dream. So, who's with you?
For over 30 years, Coushatta Casino Resort has set the standard for luxury gaming and dining in Louisiana. And now, Coushatta takes it to a whole new level. Introducing our new 8-story luxury hotel tower with 204 beautifully appointed rooms. Just steps from the largest gaming floor in the region. It's a world-class experience unlike any other. Welcome to Coushatta.
The girls 16 to 18 division features 37 golfers,
representing 20 different states
and 2 countries. I'm from Chile.
I want to join the past champions
and take home the trophy.
We are
the age 16 to 18 division.
Sign up today at jgnc.org
to avoid local qualifying.
Limited spots are available.
Now, what an opportunity to avoid local qualifying. Sign up before January 1st. Now, from Alan Stevens in year one, we've seen some young women go on to do bigger and better things in college golf, and now the LPGA Tour. Pretty impressive stuff. Let's take a look at some of the highlights, Notah, from the 16 to 18 division. Ella Scott from Castle Rock, Colorado.
Yeah, many of these kids already spoken for as far as their obligations to D1 programs, and you can see why. There is quality throughout this field. Obviously, you want to be contending and winning, but from top to bottom, these girls can play some golf.
I love how they control their golf ball. Addie Swan from 135 yards.
And it's with the short irons that they really stand nice and tall, and you can see right there that bounced off the flagstick. Could easily have gone in.
Let's get back live to our leader, Eliza Yelverton. One shot lead over Angela Knipp at 14.
This one's going to come down to the very end, and a little unlucky that that ball did not kick forward, landing on the far side of the bunker. So a little bit of an opening now for Angela.
12 and 13. Anna Norris, the lead is 4 over Crossy.
Just want to cozy this up there. If it goes in, great. If not, tap in, take your par, and go to the 17th.
Well, Notah, you said the door might be open for Angela Knipp, as we'll see if Norris can tap this in for her par. And she does. Stays at 8 under now through 16. But the door for Knipp, can she put it in close here at 14?
This is a tough ask coming from the rough. Ball's going to want to run out just a bit, so if she's able to cover that bunker, she's going to have to take on some risk. And you can see it just ran through the back edge, caught the piece of the green, but just unable to hold it. But nonetheless, still not out of it.
Yeah, pressure shots coming. This is Willa Boroff, pride of Lexington, Kentucky. She's got 50 career wins to her credit. Not surprised with putting like that.
She's still got time to get to that century mark. Give her a little bit.
All right, tight here, Notah. One shot lead for Sheeler at 17.
Yes, and the 17th and 18th are very easy holes, so you cannot afford to slip up coming home.
Now Moya, one back.
Carrying a lot of momentum, back-to-back birdies. In the fairway here, we know how receptive the greens are. Can she get this close? And that's okay. It's kicking forward just a little bit.
And now Eliana Grace, 3 back. This is a must make, and then maybe eagle at 18.
Yeah, 3-3 finish is in her mind to even have a shot of winning JGNC at Coushatta.
And if your son or daughter is looking to take the next step in golf, maybe USPA is for them.
US Performance Academy is a self-paced accredited private school for middle and high schoolers.
It's just really easy to do school because the school just travels with you.
I can travel for tournaments without having to worry about missing school.
Moving to USPA really allowed her to open up her schedule from a flexibility standpoint without sacrificing any of the academics.
I have an advisor, a learning coach, and they're always there for me.
It's a flexible lifestyle. It's the ability to travel, and it's the ability to make sure that the academic quality never really drops. We really focus on outcomes. Last year's class, we had over 96% of our kids actually go to their first choice of college. We have rolling enrollments and can admit students at any time in the year. It's really about the human connection and making sure that students at USP are getting that extra support they need. Our learning coaches meet with the students weekly, ensure that the kids are actually pacing with regards to the graduation requirements.
You could have done anything with this time. Instead, you came here to seek enlightenment. Maybe today is a day you'll find it.
Shot.
Or maybe you won't see it at all. Some call it grinding. But when you look more closely, you come to realize the time is everything.
Check out my hands-free Go Golf Sketchers slip-ins. I just step in and they're on. No bending down, no touching.
Great, but it's your turn to play.
My bad.
Go Golf Skechers slip-ins. They're so amazing, you can't stop talking about them.
Did I mention I don't?
One of the hardest things about growing up in this day and age as a competitive golfer, whether it's junior golf or college golf or the pros, is figuring out what sets of data to look at.
Let's find out what the person can or can't do from a physical standpoint. The full assessment runs you through 132 shots, 17 different physical assessment, and then you have a mental assessment as well, and then obviously your last 10 tournament scores.
That score was able to compare me against other junior golfers.
Knowing that they have the basis of great skill development, it gives them confidence. That's the reality of measuring things. This is a great tool for a college coach to also look at from a recruitment standpoint. Assessment for them is only going to set them apart because their skills will be good.
PDI allows the player to focus on specific elements that are consistent across the board.
Helps you figure out your skills and your weaknesses and what to improve.
It's very good to know where every area your game is at and learn how you can improve.
PDI allowed me to see how exactly I can move the ball in different ways.
It's a great way to test your game against college and professional players and see where you stack up and see what you can really work on.
I like all the aspects of it, like mental and short game.
That's good because golf's so much more than just a golf swing.
I'll use PDI on the way to become a professional, hopefully one day.
I had a really fun time pushing myself to my max, my best abilities.
PDI can be the effective handicap of golfers. It allowed them to work and focus on the right things. This is for all golfers that's out there.
Yeah, and it's great. The more and more players that we work with over the years, the more we begin to understand exactly what it takes to make it to the highest level.
Panyathe Notah live. This must go in as she is 3 back.
Ooh, that was a great effort there and will likely not be enough as she heads to that final hole.
All right, 16 to 18. Both players off the green. Angela Nip.
There's a bit of an aggressive play there. Typically downhill, green working away from you, would opt for the putter, but stayed aggressive with the wedge.
Huge opportunity for Sheeler.
Put one nail in the coffin here if this goes down, but looks like it will all be played for at 18.
Moya still has an opportunity.
Not wasting any time, Ryan. Ready to get right in there and get this thing done.
This is to tie the lead, Notah. I mean, this is, she has been just red hot.
Oh, this is for 3 in a row, Ryan. She was well back, headed into that 15th hole, back-to-back birdies, and going to try and cap it off here with the 3rd in a row.
Wow, how about that?
This is what you love to see in these age groups, these players really stepping up to the moment.
So much energy and excitement. Boy, that's going to be wild as we're tied in the 10-11 going to 18. Speaking of a tight race, Yelverton from off the green, 1-shot lead.
Yeah, if she can just get this in there, tap it in, and it's not, it is leaking off to the right. So both Nip and Yelverton with work to do to salvage pars.
12 to 13, 4-shot lead, driver for Norris.
You talk about the different attributes that players are acquiring over the last 10 years, and the mechanics have gotten better. You can see the club head speeds have gotten better, and as we know, at the highest level, it is a power game.
No doubt about that. Yelverton, huge par putt.
My goodness, that was a nice putt there under the circumstances.
And how much pressure now swings to Nip to match that with a lengthy par putt?
Might question that approach on the third, but if she's able to knock this down, all's forgiven. Oh, beautiful.
And you can see the experience, maturity from Yelverton and Nip, both able to salvage par. All right, 14-15. This is Haley Fong.
Yeah, one of the things I love about this 18th hole as we see her run that in for birdie is that anything can happen. Virtually reachable to every player in the field. Eagle is in play. So with many of these age groups still highly contested, this 18th hole could be the decisive hole in this finish.
Yeah, Fong, one of the rounds of the day. How about a 67 in round 3? This is Annabelle. She won the Minnesota Regional. Shot 67 herself in the final round.
Put a cap on a very nice round today and just rolls that in for the Eagle 3. And like I said, last two players we watched, birdie, eagle, anything can happen at 18.
Yeah, Annabelle rings the bell. 67, 500 par for Anna. Now, Grace Carter. History on its way to being made. And she will become the first player ever to win 3 different age divisions here at Koasati Pines.
Yeah, and just not as precise as we've seen here thus far, but with that big lead, it's okay.
Yeah, this is one of her absolute favorite destinations in the world, Coushatta Casino Resort.
Welcome to Koasati Pines at Coushatta, nestled in the natural wetlands of southwest Louisiana on 65 acres of looking-glass lakes, surrounded by stately pines and live oaks. It's an experience unlike any other, a challenging 18-hole par 72 championship course, 6 sets of tees, and a unique 19th tiebreaker hole. Ranked the #1 golf course in Louisiana by Golf Advisor. Koasati Pines at Coushatta in Kinder, Louisiana, Louisiana's best bet.
The Junior Golf Hub rankings are the most comprehensive rankings in junior golf. The Hub ranks over 60,000 boys and girls playing around the world in more than 7,400 tournaments. Go to the Hub to check out how you and your friends stack up against other players and to see weekly tournament results. More tournaments, more players, more places. Check out the Junior Golf Hub rankings today.
Chairman Sicky, we are in our 6th year of this championship. For 12 days, the national spotlight of golf is shining directly on the Coushatta Reservation, your resort, and this golf course. What has this event done for the community and for the business?
Koasati Pines Golf Course is just an example of what a small tribe in the wilderness of Allen Parish can do. It signifies the fact that, you know what, tribes are making impact in their community, whether it be directly going towards benefiting their tribal nations, but also at the same time, an asset such as this contributes to the broader general community at large as well.
We have found a home here. We love coming back. These players love coming back. The course is a great test. And so we just thank you for being a part of this wonderful vision.
It's such a joy and a pleasure to see all of the wonderful people from around the world that are here at the home of junior golf.
Yeah, so much gratitude to Chairman Sicky and his staff, Nate Tanner, Tim Jacquez, and Jordan Harrington, who's responsible for these immaculate putting services as the superintendent. Players love to play here and look forward to it every season.
Yeah, Jordan's one of the best in the world at what he does, and these girls certainly would attest to the condition of this golf course.
Yeah. Speaking about the best, Ryan, these young ladies are some of the best with a short iron in their hand. You see Norris there knocking another one in close to the hole.
And now history would appear to be on the way for Grace Carter. He putter off the green, knowing just how speedy the downhills are. The two-time champion shared with us some of her NB3 memories. It's been some kind of run.
I do like pressure. It just excites me, I guess. When I'm in a pressure situation, I find that Deep breaths help me a lot. This tournament has given me a lot of confidence. My best memory was probably the first year I played, when coming down the stretch I was able to make birdie on the last 2 holes. Pretty good experience and memory.
Now Grace is one of 3 to win 2 NB3 titles, joining Alice Zhao and Misha Golod. Trying to become the first, though, to win 3. And that appears to be about a done deal, Notah.
Yeah, and she's doing some handy work here, built up a nice lead standing at 6 shots, and now it's just a question of making some simple pars coming in, no big mistakes, and she will make history.
Yeah, 6-shot lead with 3 to play.
And with nothing happening there for Koasati at 4 back, looks like Anna Norris is in a good position as well to hold up one of those beautiful pine needle basket trophies that we have.
Yeah, really a race for second in the 12 to 13. This is Gabriella Colello. She is 1 back of Koasati for second.
And mind you, Ryan, you know, these players know they really can't win the event, but they're still playing hard. There's a lot of rankings points to be contested for here, so staying focused and trying to make every shot matter, because it in the long run it does as they head into the different parts of their respective careers.
Yeah, just a reminder, when the girls' championship is over here on Golf Channel, the boys' finale will immediately follow 9 p.m. East, so great opportunity for back-to-back action this evening on Golf Channel right here from Coushatta.
Well, if you like junior golf, Ryan, the NB3 is where it's at on the Golf Channel. And this would just seal things up here, but not a must make. Ryan, it's kind of nice. It doesn't happen very often, but when you can coast it in with a big lead, you need to take a moment and enjoy it.
Yep, so through 17, 1 to play now for Norris. 16 to 18, anything but coasting, Notah. That division has been back and forth, extremely tight. Yelverton, Nip, they shared the lead. Yelverton takes the lead back here at 15.
You can see a beautiful piece of shot making there, having to go underneath those limbs. She held it off just a bit to keep it from shutting down and gets it right on line.
So maybe an advantage here for Nip. Clearly a better look at the green.
Way better angle. Can go directly at this whole location. She just needs to measure out that carry, and wow. Nip is putting on the pressure here. That is going to be a certain birdie.
Before competition for the NB3 trophies at Coushatta began, each player took their opportunity at the Wilson closest to the pin contest. The talented wedge play was on full display at Koasati Pines' 19th hole. Each winner received 6 dozen Wilson staff model golf balls of their choice. For one winner, this 91-yard gem will forever be remembered. Congratulations to all 4 champions. The fun continued at night, where each of the 4 divisions' top qualifiers gathered to compete in the Wilson putting contest. With Wilson staff putters in hand, each competitor took their turn under the lights, and another opportunity to win 6 dozen staff model golf balls and another memorable night at Coushatta.
We're not a brokerage that takes all the money from the brokers. They're the ones doing the hard work.
It's important that we give back to the communities that we're selling.
The opportunity to get started in the business and to survive the business.
We have a platform that allows people to succeed and have a better quality of life.
Be independent, build something for themselves and their families. Visit r1realestatepros.com to find out more information.
2 words: national championship. Just getting here is amazing.
The spotlight is really cool.
When I qualified, I was jumping up and down.
I was so surprised.
I love the feeling of knowing that I earned it. You have to prove your ability. It took a lot of work, and I just am very proud of myself, and this is my reward. This is kind of like the U.S. Open for junior golf.
Who doesn't want to be here? You're playing against so many good girls.
I just look out of my window and I just imagine how it would feel to win the championship.
If you can dream it, you can do it.
And welcome back to the Junior Golf Hub, NB3 Girls Junior Golf Championship, presented by R1 Companies in partnership with the Peggy Kirkbell Golf Tour. Ryan Burr, four-time PGA Tour winner, Notah Begay III. So glad you're with us here today as we crown 4 different champions right here at Coushatta. Well, that moment, Notah, where we get to introduce the schedule for 2026. Certainly so thrilled to be back at Whirlwind Golf Club.
Yeah, wonderful partners there at the Gila River Indian community. Don't hesitate, get out there and register, get back in this championship. It's just going to keep getting better and better.
Yeah, certainly back at Twin Warriors. Derek Gutierrez does an amazing job there. Native Oaks, Dancing Rabbit, some of our absolute favorites year after year. Again, avoid local qualifying. Can't emphasize it enough. All of our champions have avoided the local qualifying by signing up before January 1st. You can become a member this year as well. Not required, but it is certainly cost savings to play multiple regionals, plus amazing gifts from our sponsors and partners.
Yeah, we take this event to 11 native-owned golf properties across the country, all the way from Loomis Trail in Blaine, Washington to Mississippi Band of Choctaw and Dancing Rabbit.
The 3rd year in Canada at Kahnawake, live on TSN and RDS for all your NB3 championship gear, DixonGolfStore.com. Back live with Grace Carter at 16.
Yeah, very straightforward hole for Grace at 125 yards, and she has got her swing back in order after a couple offline tee shots with the irons. She is now in complete control.
A moment ago, Aaron Miyagi-Shiima rolls in another one. So Aaron, a nice finish here. 72, 72, 71, but 1 under, standout performance.
Yeah, nice little under par finish today.
Back live with Eliana Grace.
Ooh, and that one I don't think covered, and that is a big mistake there. The cover on that, there's plenty of room between the edge of the water and the front of the green, so that was not well struck.
Sheeler tied for the lead. Going for it, Notah.
Yeah, everything up for grabs here. Got to make something happen.
There we go.
And that will just find the edge of the green there, so able to keep the pressure on Moya as these two contest right down to the very end.
Now, Panya Thayko also thinking maybe Eagle can throw my name into the mix.
Hitting off the upslope there and takes a little bit of the momentum off of it. See it come in nice and soft.
Now kind of the moment of truth. She has birdied her last 3 holes, has Taylor Moya.
Yeah, this one off a little bit of a downhill, and you can see just got it going a little left, so advantage for Sheeler there.
And no doubt, back to 16 to 18 at 15. Yelverton clinging to that 1-shot lead. We know Nip is in close.
Wow, that had carried some pace in there. The hole did take a little bit out of it, but still going to have a little bit of work left to do. She might not actually have lost her turn there with regard to where Nip's at.
Now Grace Carter, 6-shot lead. Coordination is on.
Enjoy that walk, Grace. You've earned it. Beautiful week for her. Just one of the marquee players in America.
At 16-18, Yelverton, this for par, still away as Nip will have a birdie putt. Yelverton in through 15 at 4 under.
So avoids any major damage there by cleaning up the par, but Angela Nip now can draw even here with this very straightforward. There is hardly any break in this, and under the circumstance, Ryan needs to play this dead center with a little pace.
So was tied for the lead, lost the lead, now chance to pull back even with 2 holes to play.
See that wide stance, try and keep that lower body quiet.
And she's done it. 4 under, tied at the top. Remember, winner of the 16-18 division also gets a trip to hit the ceremonial opening shot at the Skechers World Championship in Clearwater.
We're just so proud to have Skechers as a part of this event and a part of our team. They have come here and made a direct investment in these young players. Every player that came in is walking out of here with a brand new pair of golf shoes.
The diversity and inclusivity that is represented by this tour is just something that Skechers wants to align with.
I got a new pair of Skechers golf shoes yesterday, and they're very comfortable, and I'm super confident in my golf game while wearing them.
The future of golf is in the youth.
I love how my Skechers golf shoes look and feel. I feel confident wearing them in the championship.
For them to validate the product and wear it, it's the ultimate goal. All the hard work that our design and engineering team has done in the past made it worthwhile. You know, when you play a sport, you want to focus on the actual putting or hitting, making it more accessible to more golfers, younger golfers, getting them into the game of golf. Is just something we really stand behind, and it's an amazing opportunity to open up the world of golf, grow the sport of golf to people that might not ever have a chance to participate in golf. This is a great opportunity and a great partnership with Notah and the NB3 tournament.
You could have done anything with this time. Instead, you came here to seek enlightenment. Maybe today is a day you'll find it.
Shot.
Or maybe you won't see it at all. Some call it grinding. But when you look more closely, you come to realize the time is everything.
Welcome back to Coushatta Casino Resort and the NB3 Championship. Hours upon hours of loving care and craftsmanship go into making these beautiful baskets that serve as this championship's unique trophy. Weaved from pine straw gathered in the Louisiana forest, these baskets preserve a Coushatta tradition that originated centuries ago, Notah.
That's an amazing process. The artists are from the Coushatta tribal community. They literally go out into these open areas, harvest the pine needles, dry them out, and then turn them into a piece of art. And Grace Carter knows that very well. She could have an arts and crafts display with all the pine needle baskets she's accrued over the years.
Yeah, and she will pick up her third as she hits a beautiful shot at 17. We've reached the 18th hole. Huge shot here for Moya.
Yeah, that's doable. You can see everything was feeding down to the hole. She landed it just right, and that is nicely done there. Handling the pressure, measuring out the carry on that bunker shot, and still not out of it.
Still not out of it. We'll have that for birdie. This is Nip now, tied for the lead.
That's all to play for here. All of these holes are accessible coming in this final stretch, so it's going to take good golf. You got to make it happen. You can't wait for your opponent to fail.
And Nip center the green, another dime. Now Yelverton to match.
A little bit of an opening there. See if Yelverton can knock it in closer. Okay, we're going to have a battle of 12, 15 footers there, so Let's keep an eye on this one, Ryan, and I know we will.
And the ultimate risk-reward hole at Koasati Pines, 18. Every year of this championship, we've seen eagles, we've seen 8 and 9s at 18.
Yeah, just a bit of a struggle getting it home for Ileana, but needs to keep her head held high. She had a great week with the exception of one hole, and unfortunately it's the last one. So this type of stuff, it motivates the great players to come back and respond.
All right, so the championship on the line. This for the win.
Get in. Oh,
wow, that was a nice run. Beautiful pace.
So tap in birdie. Will she mark or does she putt out?
She should putt out if you're going along the lines with the appropriate match play strategy, which...
Boy, it looks like she's ready to putt.
Yeah, which would tell your opponent that they need to make to stay in the game. So this is very smart here, very mature in understanding competition.
Birdie is good. Sheeler 7 under. Will she be the first Native American to ever win the NB3 championship? Moya now quickly to putt, has to go in.
Does not take much time there, and she gave it a run just a little bit short, because if that had more pace, it would have gone down. And that's what you love to see, Ryan, right there. That's what it's all about. So proud of her performance. Big hug.
Taylor has been a breath of fresh air. What a story it is. Nora Sheeler, the first Native American to win the NB3 championship. The 10 and 11 crown is hers.
That's beautiful and wonderful to see. I know Chief Gary Batten over at Choctaw, Oklahoma is extremely proud, a good golfer in his own right, and to have a representative of his community come into this national championship stage and be our first Native American winner has got to be something that entire community is proud of. And us at the NB3 Foundation, with the investments that we make into junior golf, this is exactly what we want to see. It's taken a long time, but we finally have gotten a little bit over that hump.
Eliana Grace, she won that East Coast Invitational from Bradenton, Florida. I got to give her credit. Went trying to make the eagle and make a splash at 18. Not how she wanted to finish this whole thing off, but it's been a great week for her, Notah.
And like I said, these are the types of things, these are young golfers. They're going to make mistakes. These are the kinds of things that you never forget. And, she's going to walk out of here. She's going to be motivated by it, or she's going to be disappointed. Obviously, a little bit of disappointed, but if you can turn that into what can I do better next time, and how can I learn from this, that's how we all become better golfers.
Yeah, and Panya Thakul, all the way from Thailand, our NB3 Asian Championship. Panya Thakul, one of the players that's able to convert a spot in the field by winning outside of Bangkok. Been an impressive week for her. That's a long way to travel, time difference, but a solid week and a top 5 performance for Panya Thakul. Everyone in the end looking up to Nora Sheeler. Pretty impressive, and we knew this was an event that she had circled on her calendar, the chance, Notah, to win your event as a Native American.
That's a wonderful opportunity that she's taken advantage of, and I just love to see the camaraderie. So many of friendships are built in these junior golf events. These players get to know each other year after year, and many of my best friends to this day, Ryan, are those that I met on a stage just like this.
The winner in impressive fashion, a birdie at 18 for the NB3 championship. The 10 and 11 crown goes to Nora Sheeler.
CMP is a leading North American manufacturing services company. Everyone needs a trusted partner, and CMP is the partner of choice for industry innovators. We're committed to investing in the next generation. CMP and NB3, partnering for the future.
Would I still be on tour without my swing coach? My caddy, Joe. My personal trainer. What if my parents never gave me my first set of clubs? Would I even be an athlete? Without a team, there is no dream. So, who's with you?
Golfers of all ages and skill levels are now measuring their progress with Player Development Index. Take a coach-guided or self-assessment and know exactly what you need to work on to strengthen your game. PDI is being used by major college programs across the country and by the greatest female golfer of all time.
The Player Development Index is the most accurate performance measure in the industry.
Download the Golf PDI app today or visit golfpdi.com.
We want to thank Jovi Water, the official water of the NB3 that keeps you hydrated, the water that gets you. Notah, the 16 to 18 division, it could not be any tighter. Tied, 16th hole, Nip for the solo lead.
Not much in this, Ryan. Very easy read, and she gets it done. Game on.
So Angela Nip takes her first lead at 5 under. She has been a birdie machine here on this back nine.
Does exactly what she needed to do, is just keep that pressure on Yelverton. Yelverton has been up to the task thus far, but as we watch Monroe, who's struggling a little bit today, but that should help out just a bit with what's otherwise been a pretty tough day for her.
Yeah, clears the stage though for Yelverton, as she will need a birdie to match and stay tied.
Just got that started outside the hole. Nip's ball coming from the other side of the hole did not have a whole lot of break in it, which meant that Yelverton's coming from the exact same angle but on the opposite side was not going to have much break, so she just read a little bit too much into that.
10 and 11, Nora Sheeler is the champion. Great performance by Taylor Moya and Jody Lee representing the Wilson advisory staff. Nora, congratulations, a great win. Tied going into the 54th hole. Comes down to that second shot, lay up or go for it. You decided to go for it. What went into that decision?
I think I just knew that it was really close at that point, and I needed to do everything I could to win, and I knew that meant going for it, so I really just had to trust myself and know that I can make it over.
Nora, you're a representative of the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. You're our first Native American winner in the history of this event. I can't tell you how proud that makes me. What kind of sense of pride does that give you?
It just makes me feel so proud that I was able to come out here and represent my heritage like that.
Well, we're so very proud of you. Way to go.
One championship down, 3 to go. Anna Norris at 18, 4-shot lead.
Just coasting it in. She's admiring that shot, and for good reason. Enjoy it. You've done all the work up to this point to have earned that big lead.
Now Marina.
You know, beautiful tempo there, Ryan, on that pitch shot. It's going to come in dead hands. Little release to the hole, and that should give her another birdie.
Yeah, wonderful shot. Grace on her way to making history.
Yeah, one of the things that players at this level are able to do is control their distance. She hit a beautiful iron shot at 16 off the tee. You can see that right on line. Great distance control, and just another example of strong wedge play.
Yeah, got to give her so much credit. And now at 17. Angela Knipp is on a heater.
And she is, but as we know, the 17th and 18th are very easy holes, so she really has to stay aggressive here and does a wonderful job of, again, when you do get that tee and you are in the lead, keep the pressure on your opponent. Find the fairways, make them look at good tee shots.
Chloe Kim for birdie.
We know this putt just coming a little bit up the hill. Keep the pace up. Runs out just a little bit on her. A very nice week, with the exception of Grace Carter. This would have been a very tightly contested age division at 14-15. You can see 4 players there on that first page within 2 shots of each other.
Now Yelverton, 1 back suddenly.
Did not leave anything in the bag there. Took a strong swing at that one, and both those players at the top of the leaderboard find the fairway.
Grace Carter, can she get it to 14 under?
You can see not much break in that. Reads it exceptionally well, and she is in full control right now.
Yeah, no doubt. The coronation is on. Anna Norris in the same boat. This to win. She's got some wiggle room. Was able to lay up and then cozy it up close. And Anna Norris will tap for her first ever NB3 championship.
And at that 12 and 13 age group, these college coaches never start recruiting too early. She is moving up the depth chart, and as she should. Amazing, spectacular, 68 in the final round under pressure, coming out at 8 under, and a convincing win.
Yeah, biggest win of her career, 40th career win, and it comes at the NB3 championship. Gabriella Colello to finish up.
This would be a cap on a very consistent week for Gabriella. Does not go, but still has to be very proud of that effort. Looks like she's going to come out in 3rd position solo.
Yeah, top 5 here is a big, big deal. No doubt. Bryn Crossy in the same boat. Certainly just unable to track down Norris, but what Crossy and Colello, as you said, big picture, this is a monster week for both players.
Yeah, and mind you, this is just a good snapshot for college coaches out there, just to get a good understanding of where these players are at from a skill set standpoint. PDA, I think, has become much more integral in player evaluation, and for these players to come in here, Coelho, Crossy, Lindholm, and get that top 5 finish really sets a nice precedent for them moving into the latter part of their junior seasons.
So this 18th hole here at Koasati Pines continues to be really risk-reward. We'll see how ultimately that plays out in the 16 to 18. But our winner, the 12 to 13, the pride of Johns Creek, Georgia, Anna Norris. This week showing the complete repertoire. Off the tee, the irons, the putting stroke. A true champion. 12 to 13, Anna Norris.
For over 30 years, Coushatta Casino Resort has set the standard for luxury gaming and dining in Louisiana. And now, Coushatta takes it to a whole new level. Introducing our new 8-story luxury hotel tower with 204 beautifully appointed rooms. Just steps from the largest gaming floor in the region. It's a world-class experience unlike any other. Welcome to Coushatta.
You could have done anything with this time. Instead, you came here to seek enlightenment. Maybe today is a day you'll find it. Or maybe you won't see it at all. Some call it grinding. But when you look more closely, you come to realize the time is everything.
Thank you to PuttView for being the official yardage book of the NB3 Championship. A lot to be decided here. Late Notah, 16-18. And this from a moment ago. You think what Eliza Yelverton and Angela Knipp have been able to do on the back nine here.
Yeah, both nicely placed off the fairway. Now it's just to come down to who can hit the shot when it matters, and that is a great start right there for Yelverton.
Wow, so now Knipp has to answer.
A little bit closer, maybe a bit of an awkward number from this point. You can see she just got a little out of sync, the upper part of her body moving a little bit before the lower, and pulled it.
Now she will have that for her third birdie in a row. Now Grace Carter has reached her 54th hole of the week. Still has something to play for, though, besides the championship.
Well, absolutely. You just look at just her rotation through the ball, and you just sometimes, you know, we get a little bogged down in traditional mechanics. She's got a very nice golf swing and great acceleration.
And nothing would bog down Anna Norris. An impressive win, 8 under.
Anna, congratulations. Before the event, you had said this would be the biggest win of your career. You felt good coming in. Amazing stretch on the back nine. How good does it feel to win the NB3?
It feels great. I've worked so hard for this over the past year, and it feels amazing to finally get it done.
Anna, you played some clutch golf on the second nine there. Got close at one point. What was the key to finishing it off?
Just kept having fun and made a bunch of putts. Just being confident in my putting and imagining the ball going in helped me make all those putts on the back nine.
Well, you finish it off in style. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, back out live, Notah, with Angela Knipp. This for her third birdie in a row and 5th on the back nine.
Well, she is in a groove, Ryan, and sometimes the way circumstances work out when you're in a head-to-head battle down the stretch, if you get to putt first and you make, you put pressure on your opponent.
Yeah, this from a moment ago from Grace Carter, playing the 18th. You could tell she yanked it just a bit, but I think she's okay this back live.
Yeah, plenty of green to work with. You can see ball sitting up. See her just controls the face angle as it works, hits her spot to a tee, and just boom. That is how you win in convincing fashion here at the NB3.
And looking for the largest margin of victory ever if she can pull off an 8-shot win. All right, what about the pressure now on Yelverton? Knipp makes birdie to take the lead.
Well, we saw Grace hit this putt. It's dead straight, and that is just a pure block. That is all pressure right there, Ryan. You can see just came up and out of it just a touch and blocked it out to the right.
So now she will likely need a mistake from Angela Knipp, who is 6 under for the championship, but 5 under on the back nine through 8 holes here on the back nine.
And as we can see with players finishing up, this hole is very, very accessible, and players are making easy birdies, and we've even seen a couple eagles.
Yeah. Chloe Kim not going to be able to track down Grace Carter, but this is a big week for Chloe Kim. Great finish, 69, 70, 71, 6 under par, a lot to be proud of.
Yeah, sometimes there's those weeks if you just get rid of the person at the top of the leaderboard. It was actually a very closely contested age group, but it's not going to happen this week. Grace Carter, really the class of the field.
Yeah, but Grace Lee able to make birdie there, so a wonderful week for Grace Lee at 7 under par. Normally 7 under is going to get you at least a crack at the title.
It usually does, but sometimes players put together special weeks, putts start falling, get a few lucky breaks, and you end up building a huge lead. But these young ladies should be very proud of their effort this week, coming out here, qualifying. Not much is given, as we know, through the format and the approach that we've created with this event. Everybody has to earn their spot here, and I think players throughout the country really appreciate that, because anybody can play their way into the NB3.
Yeah, Marina attended the Junior Golf Hub camp this summer all the way from Thailand in Port St. Lucie, and as you said, not the final round she was hoping for, but that cannot be said true of Grace Carter. This, Notah, for the largest margin of victory ever on the girls' side, and no doubt she's done it again. Grace Carter, our first ever Notah, 3-time champion.
Take a bow, young lady, and get ready to read a lot of offers from colleges across the country that are going to want your services.
Pretty incredible what Grace Carter has been able to achieve. What a summer it was, capping it off here at Koasati Pines with her third NB3 championship. 15 under, also becomes the most under par score for this age group ever, and the accolades just keep coming. Grace Carter, it's a three-peat at Coushatta.
Welcome to Koasati Pines at Coushatta, nestled in the natural wetlands of southwest Louisiana on 65 acres of looking-glass lakes, surrounded by stately pines and live oaks. It's an experience unlike any other, a challenging 18-hole par 72 championship course, 6 sets of tees, and a unique 19th tiebreaker hole. Ranked the #1 golf course in Louisiana by Golf Advisor. Koasati Pines at Coushatta in Kinder, Louisiana, Louisiana's best bet.
We just try and provide so many more services than what you would expect at a normal junior golf tournament. And I think you're seeing that in the players' reactions, the parents' reactions.
My parents had the same questions. What do I need to do for college golf? How do I prepare? What tournaments to play in? And that was the impetus really for the Junior Golf Hub, was let's help educate the landscape out there. So every event that you play in goes automatically into your profile, and college coaches get notifications that you've followed their school, and they'll get a notification saying that you've played in this event and take a look. There's 2,400 schools out there. They're looking for players, and the Hub has been able to provide that tool for them.
Playing golf in college is not just a chance to sort of improve your game, it's an educational opportunity. Nearly every single player that has come through the national finals here has gone on to play college in some capacity, and we're very proud of that.
The Junior Golf Hub NB3 Girls Championship is presented by R1 Companies, Real Estate Reimagined, Wilson Golf, Play Original, Levelware, Who's With You, and Coushatta Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet. Grace Carter feeling right at home at Koasati Pines as she is now a 3-time winner. Grace, what does it mean to win the NB3 3 different times?
It's really cool. It means a lot to me. Just being the first one to ever do it, that's pretty amazing. And I have so many good memories here and good experiences, and this is just another one to add to the list.
Well, Grace, you keep coming back and you keep winning. What's the special thing about Koasati Pines that you love?
They treat you so well here, and it's such an amazing tournament. And it's so fun to come back to this course every year, and to have some success on it is pretty cool.
Well, congratulations. You had a wonderful summer of golf, and to cap it off with this championship is a testament to all the hard work you've put in. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
All right, great win. Notah, while we were away, Nip 2-shot lead. Both Yelverton and Nip lay up at 18.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the layup on Yelverton's behalf, just simply because she needs an eagle 3 here, and it's a lot harder to hit it in from about 120 yards. And now she's just kind of opened it up for Nip to lay up and hit this short wedge in. And even if she makes par, it's impossible for Yelverton to win.
Yeah, and that would be for a 4th consecutive birdie. Angela Nip is playing out of her mind right now. So back live with Madison Perez. This is for Eagle Notah as she goes for the green in 2.
Yeah, and this is what I thought Yelverton might have been able to do, was to get an eagle look at it, just to have a chance of closing that gap, but not to be.
Well, and then as you said, Nip kind of responds and hits another beauty in here. So if you're Yelverton, you obviously got to make the birdie, and then you ultimately need a 3-putt here from Nip, as that pressure would have to really set in, you think, for that to happen.
Yeah, and that's probably not going to happen, as we see this this birdie putt getting cleaned up from Perez, and just a tough final round. She played herself into contention through 2, got into that final grouping, and just unable to put together a good round today.
So let's see, can we do 4 in a row, 6 under on the back 9?
Nonetheless, Ryan, 5 under on the back 9, 2 down with 9 to play. She was trailing Yelverton and just started making a slew of birdies, and now she will become the NB3 champion in that 16 to 18 division. And Yelverton, you can see, just lost a little bit of energy there. She's got second locked up, but knows that she will not win this year's edition of the NB3.
So much to be proud of, though. She will continue her playing career at Lipscomb College, and really just ran into a buzzsaw down the stretch. She was in position, 73, 68, 71, 4 under par. But when it was all said and done, Angela Nip just went wild on this back 9. She was 1 under for the event when she head to the 10th hole, Notah.
And there's nothing wrong with getting outplayed. She didn't give it away. Angela Nip went out there and won it.
So another look at our leaderboard. Impressive 67 in the final round. Ella Scott also sub 70. A couple of our Wilson players inside that top 10. But when it's all said and done, Angela Nip, her 4th trip to Coushatta is a charm.
Congratulations, Angela. You were 2 down going to the 15th hole. You birdied 15, 16, and 17 to get the one-shot win. What was going through your mind?
Nothing really. I mean, I was just playing my own game, one shot at a time, and that was really it.
Well, Angela, this is your 4th time playing here, and each year you learn something new, and you seem to put it all together today, especially on that second 9 holes. What got into your game on that second 9?
It's my last year here. Just lock in, I guess.
And lock in she did. Just a reminder, coming up next, it is the boys' turn here at Coushatta Casino Resort. We'll crown 4 different division champions next, right here on Golf Channel.
No to the 6th year here of the Junior Golf Hub NB3 Championship, arguably the best field for the girls we've ever had. 154 great champions. What a day.
Oh, special thanks goes out to the Coushatta Tribe of Louisiana for putting this great event together, helping us showcase some of the finest talent in America on a great golf course. It highlights these wonderful champions.
Can't wait for the 7th year of the Junior Golf Hub NB3. Go to jgnc.org. Sign up today. For Notah Begay, I'm Ryan Burr. We'll see you next time at Coushatta.
From the first day I stepped in, I knew I would heed the call. I was destined for glory, rise above and never fall. This is the moment I've waited for all of my life. I was born to win. I was born to win.